Got that focused face. She's ready to go.
Emily Sindoni of New York coming out. Both these wrestlers focused. They look like this stage, no, nothing new.
They don't look like they have those nerves or that bright light anxiety, anything. Ooh, right off. Low ankle pick. Right into a single. Good low hips.
Dehney now trying to finish out that backdoor. Great low single. I feel like I'm watching John Smith. How low can you go? That low single now trying to finish out the back door. Great job by Jaclyn Dehney. But equally good defense by Sindoni so far. But now Dehney, can she work for exposure? And look at this.
Man, this is a fun little scramble. Look at these women. Looks like every time we think Dehney's going to get there, Sindoni hips in, pops her hips out, whatever she's got to do. But Dehney comes up with that 2 points right into a bar, looking for that far wrist, looking for the turn or exposure. Sindoni with phenomenal defense, flexibility in that shoulder.
Yeah, you saw Dehney try all kinds of different things in that position. I think Dehney ended up on that shot within the first 3 seconds of the match, and it took 45 seconds for a scramble for Sindoni to give it up. And Sindoni now closed whizzer. Dehney trying to work for a second takedown, another leg attack, but Sindoni now forcing that shoulder to the mat. Could be tough to score. Dehney, though, keeps advancing in the position.
Sindoni's got that arm all the way across. She's got leverage, weight on that shoulder. Dehney can't bring her chest up, can't sit that leg through. Good stalemate position there by Sindoni.
Another leg attack. You get the feeling Dehney has a game plan, and it's to be on Sindoni's legs. She's back in, switches from a double to a single. And backdoor is how she eventually finished earlier. Let's see if she can get it again.
Sindoni's not going to give anything up easy.
Yeah,
when that in battle in every single one of these positions.
When that ankle's bent, a lot of times they stop it, but they're letting them work through the position. And closed whizzer for Sindoni. Dehney almost slips that leg, and they 2 offered, 2 confirmed. They got the hips down, so you get the takedown. It's 4-0.
Dehney right back in on that bar wrist, looking for that turn, staying patient here, but still going. Sindoni with that, man, that's really good core strength there. Sitting that through, sitting up, not giving up any exposure points there.
Dehney and Sindoni. This is the first meeting between the two that I'm aware of, but they wrestle like they're familiar with each other. Another leg attack from Dehney. No surprise. That's where she likes to be. Sindoni catching that opposite side ankle, now switches to the near ankle.
Dehney right in on those legs. Let's see if she can transition this straight into a parterre offense.
Close to this lace. Can she get it? Oh, time expires.
Man, another second, we get that turn, I think.
Geneva, you've seen a few leg laces in your day.
Only a couple.
Your sister, Adeline Gray, she's leg laced a lot of people a lot of times. What did you see in that position?
Honestly, when they pike up like that, elevating those legs and walking it towards the head, not even looking for the lace there, is something to get them to belly out and then transition that hip back down right into the lace. Keeping pressure on those hips, keeping their hips flat to the mat, controlling that position. Once women can get their hips out, they have a lot of flexibility and strength there. So if we can keep those hips in line, we can turn people.
Great insight, and we're back in another leg attack from Dehney. I'm going to be interested to see, can Dehney maintain this pace? She has been in on a leg attack the entire first period.
And having to scramble through every position. I don't think that she's scored within 30 seconds of any shot yet.
2 offered and 2 confirmed. 6-2 now. Sindoni trying to work her way back, and she's still in this chest wrap position. Can she get another 2-point exposure?
Whoa. I think
2
so. 2
more. And
confirmed.
1. So 7-4 now, the score. And let's see, can Dehney get to the type of leg lace that you were talking about?
Just
it looks
elevating those legs here and walking it towards her head. She's trying, but she's not getting her hips under her here.
And Sindoni like you said, able to keep those hips
Yep.
away. That lace is really hard when you're working against all that power from the hips. You get them down to the mat, you can get it to go.
Absolutely.
Challenge from Red. I don't know. I think they're challenging that second exposure to say that it was no exposure. If they win this challenge, it'll be 8-2. But from our angle, that exposure looked like a good call
I
to
think
me.
it was good exposure. The only other thing I could think about is instead of going one on the reversal, maybe they wanted exposure there too, because they were in kind of that scramble position. So I could see that being a more relevant challenge than the not challenging exposure. But I really can't see what the officials are saying.
Great point. Yeah, I can't either. And they're going to take a look. And the review process has gotten a lot better. And in venue, we can actually see the review on the big screen. So fans here in the arena can see. And we're taking a look. It's Dehney in on the single. And 2 exposure. You know what? That angle might not have been 90.
I know that angle. I would agree. I wonder if they have one from this side, from this opposite side to see. I don't know. That was close.
It was very close.
But
I wish we had a different angle.
Yeah, you can't judge it based on women's hips because our flexibility and our backs just don't give it the same.
Yeah, the other angle would give the shoulder perspective a lot better.
Absolutely. It looks like they're sticking with their call.
All right, so Sindoni with another point. It's going to be 7-5. Important point because now Sindoni, one takedown away and 209 to get it. And you know what? One takedown, but maybe more importantly for Sindoni, one exposure. That's where she's
what I'm
good.
saying. Now Dehney might think twice about just diving in on those shots again because she's had to scramble for every single one. Nothing's come easy, but now she's gotten exposed 2 times in that position. So she's got to respect it a little more. Maybe a little bit more of a setup, maybe a little bit more of that circling, outside shots. I'm curious what adjustments she makes here when 2 points changes it.
It'll be really interesting to see if she does adjust because so far in this match, first 4 minutes, it just seems like Dehney shot is the strategy.
Absolutely.
She's been in the entire time. Can she make that mental adjustment or should she? I don't know. It's such a hard decision for her because she had so much success with that leg attack strategy in the first period. And now, it's been biting her a little bit in the second, but we'll see.
I agree. I mean, I would venture to say try it one more time. If we score off of it, maybe we commit to it. If we stalemate it or if we get exposed one more time, maybe we try a different tactic.
And now it looks like they're going back and reviewing the first exposure, which I don't understand why they would do that. That first exposure happened so long before the challenge.
They'd already come back up and restarted.
All right, so we had a whole theory about strategy and whatever, and now we don't even know what they're challenging.
Nope. But I didn't even know they could go back and challenge that one.
I didn't
They're
either.
giving the brick back, though.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe we don't know something.
Yeah, there's something that we will learn when they put the points up on the board. So they took away the second exposure, but now Dehney should have, I think, 8 instead of 7. I don't understand.
No, she wouldn't get a point for winning the challenge.
I thought she would have got 2 for the takedown instead of 1 for that reversal. But Dehney now in on the shot.
They're still giving her that second exposure.
Got it.
But Dehney goes right back to those legs, which honestly, with that score, I would too.
9-2 now. Dehney in the lead. And knees apart. Going to be tough to get the lace from here.
Sindoni has some solid parterre defense. She continues to wrestle every position. Like I've said time and time again with this athlete, nothing comes easy with her.
9-2. Shot Dehney, and now there's a challenge from blue. Sindoni in better position right now than she has been on a lot of these shots. Can she get another exposure? Looking chest wrap. And what's the challenge for blue?
I don't know.
I think they're challenging maybe that score that we were questioning.
Right.
Is what's that extra point? Because I don't know.
I think they were just clarifying the score on that one.
Okay. No challenge. Took the break back. Minute 20. Dehney back in on a shot.
Short offense by Sindoni. This is the first time she's been able to catch that.
Sindoni front head position, and they're going to stalemate it. And Geneva, it seems like there are a few things in life you can count on. It's death, it's taxes, it's Dehney being in on a leg attack.
Absolutely. Count on her to fire him off. We got a minute left here.
Another shot.
There we go. I bet we see 2 more if they come back up to their feet.
100%. Now locked on a single. Switch from that double to a single. Sindoni trying to force the head down. Look for an exposure, but Dehney trying to work out back door. Stalemate, 45 to go. You predicted 2 more shots. Here comes one of them.
I'd love to see a shot count on this kid.
Level change. She's got those wrists controlled, and now she's working from her short offense of her own.
Yeah. Well, I think Sindoni's sick of defending that single leg.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, shot.
Back in, 25 to go. Head outside this time. Sindoni trying to go through the crotch. And, looking for an exposure.
Crotch
There's going to be 2. All right, 9-4, 10 seconds to go. And not much time left. They're going to let this play out from here.
I don't get my 2 shots, but it would have happened if she stood up.
I'm going to count it. Jaclyn Dehney, what a match. And she gets a title for Massachusetts. Hand raise. You got to respect an athlete who just attacks and attacks and attacks no matter
100%.
what.
Yep, that was the game plan. Just continue, continue, continue. It kind of reminded me of the